This is my first ever live stream in my new setup. So I've got my computer in front of me instead of over to my right. So I should be able to see chat without having to look over. I can look at the game at the same time. I just got chat set up, so if anyone logs in and wants to chat, I have chat set up. But yeah, this is based off an Xbox server. Man, I haven't played the Xbox Minecraft for a little while. I forgot the name of the service was. I think it was the Mineplex server or something. It was one of the Xbox servers you could play, so it's a multiplayer server. Oh, welcome. But yeah, this world is based off an Xbox server. Kind of. No one really joined this world at all, to be honest. So I pretty much made it, and then never really opened it at all. But yeah, I thought I would make a world like this. So it has this. So kits are basically sets of armor you can use. It definitely has a rules board. The rules: no killing spawn. That's like rule number 1 in every game. No breaking anything. Well, this entire thing is like 1,000,000 blocks underwater. And that's kinda why. And it has a lot of carpet. No fighting in the profit zone. I'll go over that in a minute. No combat logging. That is a rule that I actually brought over from the Xbox. Well, because I really never finished it. I never really got to open it. Actually, I'll put that as like a question for this video. Do you want me to open this up and allow like subscribers to join? Because if so, I might be able to do that. This world is perfectly fine. So no combat logging. The griefers that join the world will be kicked. That's kind of annoying because there's a space there and there's no space here. I'll fix that later. No unauthorized vault raids. So I'll go over this rule in a minute. This will be the first thing to go over. Please go to the AFK zone, which is that water thing over there that you infinitely move around in. This map isn't finished. It was one of the original rules. I came up with other rules as I came up with it, but that's the original one. And don't overwhelm the host. That's like every game needs that. Don't like either spam messages if you don't have a microphone, or like ask me something over and over again if I'm already helping someone else. But yeah, let me go ahead and do this. So no unauthorized vault raids. So this is where other people can go in and buy something. So there are vault sizes: large vault, small vault, and medium vault. I also got some designs, so I have pre-fixed designs in there as of right now. And yeah, there's random designs. So over here there's vaults. So there's the Ghostly Legend design, which is way back there. All these designs are here. The tavern design, seasonal design, custom design. This one is where you allow me to build it, and I have one for the Devil's Roar. But back here there's a secret item saying a vault raid. You cannot raid my vault because I'd probably have all the stuff, like all the shulker boxes with money and stuff. I'll go over that in a second. Actually, this is how you get to them. I'll take that in a minute, but I wanted to go ahead and go over the armor. So I have made a Sea of Thieves set room, as you can see by the symbol for the Athena's fortune on the ground. There's a skeleton captain set, a sailor set, a pirate legend set, a pirate lord set, the Order of Souls, the Merchant Alliance, Gold Hoarder, Skeleton Gunner, which is pretty much, I think it's the only set that came with the, oh no, the merchant also came with the bow. Okay, well, there's only 2 sets in here that came with bows. And then in here, there's a little break before the next one with a whole bunch of special items. Actually, I think I recently came in this world and built this. It's a legendary assault rifle, pretty much. They changed the name. From Fortnite. And then I also put the Ferryman set. I think that was like around my birthday. And then that I went to every dimension, got a map of those dimensions, and put it in this for 10,000, and you can decorate your base with them. I also got enchanted golden apples. Those things are really good when doing PvP. This is pretty much the PvP section. This is pretty much just the random items. I had an idea for like every month or so, there will be new items over here in the store. Like the last 3 spots. But I never started that because I never opened up the server. And then there's golden apples, and then just a whole bunch of random potions that are all 10,000 for 3 of each. Except for cooked cod, which you can get a full stack for $5. So I don't want people starving to death. And here, this is supposed to be the player-made kits. Of course, since no one joined the server, there was no kits available. I'm still thinking about opening this up, but I feel like this would be a good map. And then finally I got the Overwatch kits, which there is supposed to be 31 or more of these in here. So I better get started. There's the Hanzo kit, Doomfist kit. Oh, welcome to my stream. I'm just going over some stuff from my old kid PvP minigame world. And yes, I'm considering it a minigame. Just where you get money to buy armor, and then you use the armor in battle. Oh, I could. So the Doomfist, Mercy, Reaper, the Sombra kit, Soldier 76, Lucio. I haven't built all these yet, but I did have to build Reinhardt. That was probably the best one. I'm just gonna go past the signs that I haven't built yet. But there's Torbjorn, Brigitte. I was gonna make a Bob kit, because Bob's not a playable character. There's McCree, Orisa, and Bastion. And then in here, I never decided what I was going to put in here. I think it was going to be Killer Instinct, but I don't know. Because I ran out of armor stands, and I ran out of everything else. I'm thinking about changing all the armor stands into actual shulker boxes, so I had extra space. But yeah, that's that. So I'm going to go... I'll save those for last, because there's an elevator back there. So in here, there's literally nothing else other than just the AFK pool, which you infinitely move around in, as you've seen in like 2 of my other worlds. So I'll go here. So this is going to be a little trader type thing, where you could work here to get money. That's why it's over here in the profit zone area. I never opened it because no one was there to actually get money. But it would be good, so you can get stuff. This area is the actual area where I was gonna do stuff. So this is where you would get the main source of money early game. Why is the elevator here? So in these, there's another item you can get randomly in these, as you can see by the amazing hopper display. The XP zone and mob spawners. That's how you get XP and mob loot. You get all this mob loot, which actually I'm gonna go back and just go a little bit slower. You can get any of this mob loot. You sell the mob loot for special things, like you can get money for all these, or you could trade them with other people for other things. You could even keep some of the loot that you get. Like, I did not put gold on here, but you can get zombie pigmen. You can make gold armor. And then over here is the actual money. So $5 is an iron nugget, $50 gold nugget, $100 for a diamond, $500 for a piece of quartz, $1,000 for an emerald, $500 for clay, $10,000 for redstone, $500,000 for lapis, and $1 million for the sunflower. The sunflower, there's only ever one in the map. I think that's pretty much where I ended the servers, when I put one in the map. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere stuck in one of these dispensers, because it's random what goes in. Oh, and this is going to be an event zone. As you can see, I put a little bit of theming in. I never got to actually do an event. But as soon as people start joining, if I do open this, I'm thinking I should probably do this. Like, if I open this up, I'll do like the beginning event. And this is where you would open your stuff, because you can't break or place blocks. I made this thing. So you place your shulker box in here. You hit that button right here. It places it down. You get your stuff out, then just push this button, and it would get rid of it. And there's a whole bunch of storage for it, ender chest, anvil, crafting table, anything you would need. Also chests, like, kind of what I did in my city in the last video, which I might have just named my world wrong, I don't know. But like in the city video, I have a community chest area in here, so if people want to just put junk in there that they don't want, they can. There's also lapis lazuli spawners and book spawners in the enchantment room, so you can make enchantment books to enchant your armor or weapons. Now I'm gonna go over here to the actual vaults. So, oh, welcome. So I have just some random things. This one's end themed. A couple ender dragon eggs. As you can see, I beat the ender dragon in the world. And here, this is just the basic theme. So if you don't get a theme, this would be what you'd got. Plenty of storage, but no theming. The theming takes up a lot of the space. I made this one around Thanksgiving. Yeah, it is very complex. I made this one around Thanksgiving. I put a little bit of like farm. Just some random theming. Really, to be honest. I didn't know what I should do for Thanksgiving theme. Other than that. As you can see, there's one of my unfinished things. I went in here around Christmas, actually. That is that's an arena. I'll show that off in the end. So in here, this is a Devil's Roar themed room. I don't know why I put a fence here, to be honest. Okay, I don't know why there's a dragon head here either. Okay. So this is kind of weird. It's just random stuff. But yeah, this one is the Devil's Roar themed. It has a volcano, as you can see. There's a better one just down the hallway a little bit. Actually, I need that iron door. So I need to put the vault back on. And this is I think this might be a Halloween themed. I think I built this one on my birthday. Plenty of storage, plenty of lighting. think this is where the vaults get a little bit bigger, and they go on 2 sides. So this is another Halloween theme. It's not the exact same, but it's similar. It has double chests instead of a whole bunch of single chests. Pretty cramped. But this one over here is a Devil's Roar theme. It doesn't look much like the Devil's Roar, but this water, if you're standing in it, it does hurt you. Well, as you can see, I got the conduit effect, because I do have a couple conduits set up. Over here, just another Halloween theme. As you can see, it's just like a scary forest. That's what it was supposed to be. In here, this is like a grassland type thing. This is what I would consider just a normal vault, but I decided to make it look a little bit nicer. So I didn't want it just to look like an old vault. Over here is my vault. Now, I'll do my vault last because it's pretty complex. By the way, yes, there's a dog in the window here. This originally was gonna be a pet area, but I changed my mind on that. I thought maybe like a pet area would not fit. Okay, but it's kind of hard. I'm in creative. This was gonna be for the people that don't have enough money to buy a vault or saving up to get one of the bigger sets or golden apples or something. They could rent a room. So as you can see, there's a couple in here. So I have room 1, which is a tavern design. It's like one of the only vaults here that actually are tavern design, but secret chest under. Plenty of space. Ender chest, everything you need. Actually, grab the oak door. This is a Devil's Roar themed room. As you can see from the lava and the rocks and the water. This one is what I call the ghostly theme room. Plenty of storage. And then finally, this is what you would consider like the host custom room. I built like whatever I really want for the design, like the random choice of blocks. Of course, you can give an option of a color scheme that you want, and I can build with that. But I built like a little bit of the nether, a little bit of the end, ocean monument, ice biomes. I built a little bit of like a cave and a forest in this one. All surrounded bedrock. This just leads you back to the beginning. I'll just use the door that I broke in. Well, I didn't technically break in, but people are not allowed in here. Then over here, there is a, there's this. This is one of those kit opener things I was telling you about, or that I showed you earlier with an anvil. This, I think I was supposed to put a crafting table in here. There we go. There's one of these again. I'm gonna need to break the door back through. Okay, I'll do that one last, but over here, there's a couple of things that I didn't even finish. So that one I'll do after this next one. This next one is one of the large vaults, which I'm gonna change at some point. This is a really long, large vault. I don't know why it's so big. Like this way. I don't know why I chose it like this. I was supposed to do like a tavern design. I think I'm gonna change this theme. Do something else with this. A little too cramped. And all the decorative parts are at the end. And then this one is what a large vault's supposed to look like. So it's huge, and then it has a second part over here around the corner. And then this is what you would consider a mansion vault. So the mansion vault is something that I was gonna build, or I was gonna build like only 3 to 4 of. Only the richest players would be able to go to them. So it's huge. There's plenty of space for chests and stuff. I never finished this one, of course. But in here, there's like 4 to 5 different rooms that I designed personally with my own design in hand. I'll go there in a minute because that's where all the main utilities are. And then there's like a dark room with like a purple and black wall. Nice spruce building in the middle of nowhere. Over here is an Ender themed room. This one I know I put the dragon heads in, because you can do that. You can put dragon head on a power block and they do that. I'm surprised it hasn't lagged out the server. And then finally in here I got an orange and blue themed room. I thought I would do something a little bit more colorful, less dark. And now, really quick, before I go down the quartz building, which is its own separate building, I thought I'd go down here, the bricks are. So in here, this is like the main utilities and stuff. There's a themed like dining room, like with slash living room. There's a nice fountain. I put a library in here for no reason, to be honest, because they can go to the enchantment room and the thing. Dual kit openers. So if one person's already using it, you can have another one. This one I was gonna put chests in for storage and stuff. And I forgot what I was gonna do with this room. I haven't played this world in like a month, 2 months, 2.5 months. I haven't played since like Christmas, ever since we got the Switch and stuff. But now I'll go down to the quartz room. This one I was gonna do separate, but it's going to be something new that I was coming up with. So it's gonna be a minecart system going to the different areas. Every world would have this, but no one would be able to access other vaults. I was still trying to figure that out. But it goes all the way around every area of the map. And then it goes down. And then it finally ends here. So this area is, it's not finished down here. This is where the stuff was gonna be. I kinda wanna change that to a dark oak sign, 'cause they look amazing. I mean, I should have looked at it, shouldn't I have? I don't think I have autosave on, but yeah, I think dark oak sign looks way better on that. But yeah, I made like mini versions of kind of what I did up there. So here's that building with the black and purple, and the end building, and they're only small. They have no chests in them. It's like a mini version. This one I kind of built just because why not? And it's kind of like an Easter egg towards my old city. TNT and bedrock. It's kind of my own little area there. And of course, these things were going to be walled off, and it was going to be multiple things, I'm pretty sure. If there would be a track going to, I guess, whoever's vaults they were. I don't know. I haven't figured it out correctly. I mean, I think it's a good idea, but I don't want people getting in the other vaults somehow. Once it's open, that is. Oh, and by the way, before I do anything, I wanted to just show off the anchor. It's just randomly out of the map. It was amazing getting that to work. It took forever. But now I can finally go over my final area in this, which is mine. Of course, I don't got anything in any of these vaults. But if I did, I would have the most secure vault because you cannot raid the vault. Because you have to break through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 doors. Pretty sure. Oh yeah, and that's glass, by the way. But yeah, I've got a nice green bed, ghostly theme, as you can see. That is black, by the way. It doesn't look like it's black glass, it looks like it's invisible, but it is. Got ender chests. It's a basic vault, pretty much. This is like the last of the medium vaults, if I'm not mistaken. There we go. And this is the only vault that's actually owned now. I found this glitch that you can do with the signs. I might show that off at the end, if any of you really want to see that. But now, let's see, I've gone over that, I've gone over the store, vault. Now I gotta go over the individual PvP zones that I built. So I have Sea of Thieves Arena. Now every single one of these arenas, well 99% of them, have built a secret in them. Why is this covered in water? I think it may have glitched out when the update came around. I don't know if that was someone watching. Show glitch. Yeah, I'll show it in just a minute though. Yeah, some of the things that I've been building have had a couple glitches in it. Like this one. The dock over here in the wilds area had actually got a had actually flooded because I placed water up here. So that's gonna annoy me. There's too much water moving. I mean, I know there's supposed to be water moving in the seas, but it's a little bit too much. And then I have some random jumps you could do. The Shores of Plenty over here with a wooden structure. Item frame. Oh man, I destroyed the sign. Oh well. I'll just place a sign there. But this is the Shores of Plenty. It was based off Crescent Isle. Then there's the Ancient Isles. I think this was supposed to be what was this island? Twin Groves. I just didn't put the trees in because it's right in front of the entrance. And then I have a volcano for the Devil's Roar. Erupting. Like normal. I think that was built like right after the Devil's Roar was added to the game. Over here, this was supposed to be changed every season. So I made this one around Christmas. Never finished it because there was this huge area here. I was thinking do something else festive, but I didn't know. Christmas tree and the candy canes, I don't know. And then down here, and by the way, this took hours for me to build before I made anything. Before I made any of these other servers. This is an elevator. This is not the first. This is only the first floor. The elevator to the surface. But over here is the Ferry of the Damned arena. Also based off Sea of Thieves. I think I built this one as well. Probably one of my favorites. But what you could do was you were supposed to jump over the side of the ship and go down here in this maze down here until you go to this area. And in this area, it has money in it and a randomizer behind it. I'm not going to do that because it has money already in it, but it has a randomizer behind it, so it will randomize the money that's in there. It's pretty much just a couple of hoppers and a chest. I was gonna put the other thing in here too, the Well of Fates, but I didn't know how to do that because I couldn't figure out a way to get it without touching the thing. This was built around Halloween, around Junkenstein's Revenge, the Halloween game mode in Overwatch. it's pretty cool, and if you've played Overwatch before, you know what Overwatch is. You would know about this. And then there's a glitch down here, so you swim down here, you hit this button. Actually, I'll hit the button. And the money comes out of this pumpkin. So like I got 5. Well, it's under the pumpkin. So I should probably refill these. Maybe they bugged the redstone. It's not completely refilling. And then this one was based off the wilds. With a whole bunch of shipwrecks and rocks. Some darker trees. Leaves on trees are darker. Then over here, these are probably the newest arenas ever that I built. This should be, what is this? I think this is the Shores of Plenty. Yeah, this is the Shores of Plenty, so it's more tropical-ish. And then this one I based off Warcraft. I tried building Stormwind City, but I didn't know exactly what it looked like. And there is a secret right back there. All you do is you go over here, you get in the minecart. I'm not going to show that off because, well, it's a glass maze leading to lava, which you have to get out using the lava. Yeah, but I tried making Stormwind City. I think I did relatively good. I don't know if it's good enough, though. And that's the first floor done. So now I'll go to the second floor. And I'll start over here like I did in the last one. With the blue pathway, which is the information room. So this is... by the way, it was originally called GameStop, where you can go over here and look at the games. So I have arenas for Minecraft, Fortnite, and Ark. Ark I was never done yet. I say yet. Killer Instinct and Sea of Thieves. Of course, Sea of Thieves is like most of the arenas. Killer Instinct I didn't do one yet, because I've never played it. Then I put Warcraft, Diablo 3, and Overwatch in here. I think all these arenas, the only one I didn't do was Killer Instinct and Ark. Those are the only ones. And then I had a 4th one here, but I just put it in with the random letters, because I didn't know what to do. There's also another AFK thing up here. And another portal to the vaults. I'll do that one last. Pet store. So this is where you get stuff like cat, dog, parrots, iron golem, snow golem, dolphin, tropical fish. And then you can get the aquarium for the tropical fish and stuff here. So it's a water block, pretty much. You can get 2 of them at a time for 100. There's also name tags and every color dye in the game. Well, except for the brand new ones. I haven't played it since I played it. Along with raw fish, bones, and seeds. Why did I need seeds? Oh, parrot. That's right. The only 3 tameable pets. I think I had more room back here to extend. There's plenty more pets. But I didn't have anything you could really tame. And this is the one thing that I didn't get to say. I was waiting for this till we got up here. So, in the thing that you could do, in the thing that you had, let me just rephrase this. In the Xbox server that I'm pretty much basing this off of, I'm gonna have to get back on that server, see what the name was, and then I'll edit the name for my thing. There was rare items that you get every time you tried getting money. Well, almost every time. There was a chance. So, there was a whole bunch of random rare items that you could get through doing the other stuff, like going to the spawners and getting money. Of course, they're really hard to find. There's plenty of space for them. I only built a couple, and then this is the one that everyone will have. It's gotta be rare to whoever gets it. It's an empty map. And then there was also a second room here. Never used it. I'm thinking about taking down this wall. Well, actually, I think the only reason I made it second room is because I need glass here for that arena right there. Which I'm going to next, actually. And then I have the Mark II of all the arenas. So I'll start with the Devil's Roar. Possibly my favorite arena. So you hit this button. And the money comes... Oh, I got 1,000. And you get money from hitting that. But it's amazing because the water actually hurts you. The volcano looks like it's erupting. There's fire and everything. Man, I can't wait to see some battles happening in there. See how many people get hurt from fire. And then there's also the Battle of the Hungering One. Built back when the Hungering Deep was active. About when we started Sea of Thieves. It's a ship. Just bearings. How'd you get water to hurt? You put... Okay, I'll show you real quick. Instead of trying to explain it. So you put this under... Okay, so you put this down, and it hurts you if you stand on it. If you put a carpet over it, because the Aquatic update made it to where you get pulled down to the ground if you're in water. If you put this down, put a carpet over it, and then you put water... Well, actually, no. You put this down, you put the water on, and then you put the carpet on the flat water. Make sure the water does not move at all. It will hurt you. It's amazing. But yeah, this is the Megalodon. It has a mouth, actually. It has a big mouth. It's gonna charge down your brigantine. And it has a Reaper's markup. I know it's not accurate to the game. Well, actually it is, but it's not accurate to Hungering Deep. But it still works. There's a couple shipwrecks over here, or parts of a shipwreck, and then you hit this button, and the loot would pop out down here, and it would just move up to the shipwreck. So you get loot from the shipwrecks, which is pretty cool. And there's a couple other things, so it actually looks like a ship. A couple chests, you know. And now I can go to the next arena because I'm almost done with the map. There's only like one more area I need to look at. So there's the thing, but this is the duel against the legendary Kraken. Oh, by the way, I'll show the code for this too. It's difficult, but this one I made holes in the ship with water by using oak planks and wooden stairs and buckets of water on the outside, and you're immediately put in this massive battle against the Kraken. Oh, and yes, there are 2 spots over here that have ladders to get out of the water if you do fall, or if you're trying to get the thing, which is up there. You'd probably have to get a bow and arrow. Actually, no, you could jump and hit the button if you want, but it gives a chance for other people to get it. It has a shipwreck, and there's a whole bunch of Kraken tentacles everywhere. There's even a Kraken tentacle grabbing onto your ship. Of course, it's another brigantine with a skeleton flag up. Jolly Roger. And that brings me to the next arena, which is the Blizzard World Overwatch arena. Which, this arena is a little bit harder to make because it's built over Overwatch. So I built the main area where all the PvP goes on. It's like where you first have to capture the objective on the map. Either way, it's this it's that area, as you can see. And then this would be where the objective is. You would have to lead the objective down this path, but it's a smaller arena. Oh, and there's a secret right here. You can go through there if you get ender pearls, which isn't that hard to actually get. Then I made the cathedral from Diablo 3. It's a nice dark arena. And here's the thing. Other than that's there, which means, well, that's where the meteorite hit. No spoilers, by the way. And then, but it has 3 floors here that you can look around for. And 2 different elevators. And a button is in the 3rd elevator. Or like way up. Because normally you would use staircases, but you never really see the staircase. And there also is just one that leads back to the main floor. And now, I get to the final 2 arenas. The Ancient Isles, which I tried to build a very badly made version of Ancient Spire Outpost with the bridges and the tunnel systems. There's a pathway going around the island. If you follow this path, it leads you to a cave system. If you go up the cave system, it leads you to another bridge, which leads you up here, which leads you to the tavern, which is pretty nice. There's nothing special in the tavern. It's just decorative tavern. But if you were to go the other way, you could follow this path all the way around and back up here. So either way, you would have to go either through a cave or not. Cave probably would give more cover, but you would be equally able to be taken out at the same time. Now, I don't think this one I put a thing in, because it was like the very last arena I built. And then over here, I built the Molten Core from World of Warcraft. It's an unfinished one. I never finished this one. I normally would put an unfinished sign on them if they're not done. So I tried making Deathwing and the Molten Core here, but it didn't turn out as good as I hoped. I mean, that does not look like Deathwing at all. But yeah, that one I'll finish at some point, along with everything else I need to finish. But finally, getting to my favorite part of the entire thing, you go up the massive elevator, looking down at everything that's been built, and you get up to the surface, which is where I would call the mega arenas. So these are probably the best of the best arenas, but it takes forever to build. I'll go over this last. I want to go over the pirate ship that I built. So this pirate ship, if I know my book, it's way over there behind my computer. I'm not going to go over there and get it. This pirate ship was on a small picture like this big. Okay? About this big. I built it piece by piece. Piece by piece. Until it finally was done. And it looks identical to the picture. I got some nice red sails up. This is supposed to be a merchant ship so that you could trade items here. Or this is where you would trade like the rare items of the in the world. Like I showed in the rare items area on the 2nd floor. There would be multiple trading areas. Yeah, this thing took like an hour and a half to build. But yeah, there's 2 trading areas here with like 20 item frames, I'm pretty sure. And then 2 more, these are the smaller ones. They only have 7. and at least 4 people, depending on how many items they got, can trade at a time. Of course, you can't go up to the crow's nest or anything because there is no crow's nest. But it's an amazing pirate ship. And finally, I'm gonna end off the world tour. Well, not end the stream or anything, but I'm finally gonna go over the only a mega arena that I built. So this one is multiple floors. You would have to go through a maze of trees to get to where I was going to build a spawner. I never built the spawner because it took so long to build. You can find a huge cave underground full of ores, which you can actually... Oh, I just punched a piece of redstone. You can actually... It's a maze down here. Soon I was going to put the spawner in, or for the loot and resources and stuff. There's diamonds and everything. I made it look as good as a normal cave, but it's a maze. It's an amazing cave. And then all you do is you get back through if you want to get to the next floor, which is based off a nether. They have a huge nether pool in the middle here, which has probably, I was hoping for intense battles for this one. Because look at all that. You have to jump over lava if you want to have battles over the lava. Yeah, I think you caught the joke. Pun. I don't know if it's a pun or a joke. But then you would have to do some parkour, which is really easy to do. I could probably do it right now if I didn't have fly. Careful not to sprint into lava, and then there's a huge nether fortress which could give you the high ground for your bow and arrow. Now down here is kind of funny as well. So you know the area that I built in like the massive arena, or not the massive arena, but the massive thing, the massive vault made of bedrock and stuff, and it had like quartz and everything in it, and the railway. In there was a couple buildings. So that one's just a basic office tower. This one is one of those buildings. I just scaled it up a lot. It's the same color scheme, but this one is the ultimate Easter egg to the entire world. It's my city spawn. I love this thing. It has the water and lava effect on the roof and the walls, and then that main spawn point here. Of course, you can't spawn there, but it is my city spawn room. I built some roads around, and the buildings, there's literally nothing. Well, I designed a little bit in the buildings, but I never finished the buildings because I didn't know what else to put in this. So there's like one floor here. I think I should put like an actual office in. I think that was supposed to be a desk and stuff, but I never finished. And like I said, I made a water elevator in this one instead of a ladder. A couple offices, but I don't, there's nothing in them. It's just literally a wall. I just designed it to look like offices. I should probably make them into offices, shouldn't I? And then the final room is probably the most recent room ever. I made a form of Fortnite arena. It's the only one I ever made in the entire map. Based off Season 7, by the way. This is before Season 8 because you can see there's a plane. And it would shoot, by the way, but it wouldn't do anything. There's the battle bus that says Fortnite on the side. Nothing in there. Over here there's actually a launch pad and stuff over here in the snowy area, which you could use. It's a slime block. Over here I've done some editing and put a trap here with a ramp and wall and floor and stuff. It's basic stuff. And as you can see, it's just a ramp, and you can see the snow biome and this. And I built what would look like Polar Peak before it melted. And look, you can see the castle inside. Of course, I didn't know what was in the castle, really, because it was too busy there. I never really landed. But now I could probably remake that entire thing look exactly like it. Like I could put the prison under there. Ooh, that would actually look cool. Yeah, but there's no circle, and oh, and there is a there's actually a storm, as you can see the purple around the edge and stuff. So I made the storm kind of. But yeah, there's 4 layers to this mega arena. Now, really quick, I'm just gonna do this real quick and show you what I was talking about. So, to make that that little glitch that I was talking about with the random signs, if you're on PlayStation, you hit this arrow button and go to this symbol. It looks like 2 S's overlapping each other. You click that, and then you click H. You hit space and back, and then you just hit random letters. And that makes the random signs. And then over here you can change the color of signs by hitting that same symbol. And I think I'll do 1. And see, look, you hit 1, and I didn't know it was gonna do that. I learned the glitch actually from my books. My books are actually amazing with this. So it's not really a glitch, it's just a feature in the game. There's a whole bunch of secrets like that in Minecraft. So yeah, you can change the sign color by putting in the symbol and then a number. And then you do the symbol and then H. And then just a whole bunch of random letters. And depending on how many letters you put in, or numbers, it could be numbers as well. The more the letters and or numbers on the sign appear. Yeah, I thought about that. It's also funny, I used my favorite new sign. But yeah, that was pretty much it. But yeah, like I said at the beginning of the episode, do you think I should reopen this world? Man, that was like an hour-long stream as well. Wasn't expecting it to go that long. But yeah, do you think I should open this world and allow viewers to join? If so, you should put it in the comments to see. And yeah, but other than that, hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe if you did, and you want to see more. Hit the notification bell. Stay notified for every time I go live. I'm hopefully gonna be going live later. I don't know if I will or not. But I need to do a Minecraft and a Fortnite tonight. Subnautica will be tomorrow and Tuesday. I tried doing 2 Subnauticas in a row, and then I think it's Minecraft Fortnite, Minecraft Subnautica, Fortnite Subnautica. In that order. Every 3 days it changes like that. I have to set up a schedule for that, so I can start streaming on time. But yeah, other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, everyone. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.